What's up, family? Get a new support Mary Dash between the Mary and the Lee. It is 7:59. It was 7:59. It's now 8 o'clock in my city, Chicago. Today is really Thursday for real. You understand what I'm saying? February the 17th. When? 22, so they say. Now, I don't really know because I'm not that old and stuff, but I just got through listening to old Lottie La Mavis Staples from the Staple Singers. You just gotta feel it. The song went off at 7:59 a.m. I come from behind to get mine. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Now, Mavis Staples, her name started with an M. You take the M off and put a D, you got Davis. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And that's my name, Davis. Mary Lee Davis. At least that's what they told me, Mavis. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I put my, this real talk, y'all, for real. No jokes, for real. I put my voice to the soundtrack, really, of the Staple Singers' greatest hits in 1995, and I gave it to Oprah Winfrey on 3 cassette tapes, front and back. You know, one of the tapes, I believe, was all the Mavis Staples and the Staple Singers. And my voice added to it. And the other 2 was a variety of different things along with the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. That is no longer a dream, it is reality. Okay, this real talk, y'all. Mavis, I assume she's still alive. You know, she was last time I checked. I haven't heard anything differently. I hope so, because, you know, she need to stand up. Stand up, Mavis. Come on now. You already know. Mavis knew my foster mother, Betty Jean Redmond, and my foster father, Leon Baker Redmond, and my foster sister, Kimberly Redmond, and my foster brother, Edward Redmond. And, you know, I used to listen to the Dusties, they used to call them, and one of them I used to listen to was the Staple Singers. And, you know, I didn't realize at the time when they say, Mary, play your piano now, that it was based on my true story of me being fondled by an older man, and whom I believe was my foster father, Leon Baker Redmond, father. Because the guy was almost 100 years old. I was trying to learn how to play the piano. They took me over his house. They called him my godfather. And, you know, I sat down next to him at the piano, and the rest of the family went, except Edward Redmond, because he wasn't there. So Kimberly, Betty, and Leon Baker Redmond, you know, was on their way to the store. You know, they had left out the door. And, you know, by this time I had sat down next to the guy, I don't know his name, and I believe it was, like I said, Leon Baker Redmond's father, because he was almost 100 years old. This is real talk. And before they can get out the door good enough, the old guy, you know, brought my face towards his mouth and started tongue kissing me and fondling my breast. It was a nasty, icky feeling. Real talk, I'm telling you, it was disgusting. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it, and I ran out the door. This is the honest to God's truth. And I caught up with the car before it pulled off. That's how fast it happened. You understand what I'm saying? If I liked it, I would have stuck around to learn how to play the piano. But it wasn't that goddamn serious. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So, you know, when Mavis said, play your piano now, and someone asked me at an AA meeting, the Harvey 100 Club, and where I got my Martin Luther King, I guess, trophy, because it was on his day, that I gave a lead, and I told about my child abuse story. I didn't tell that story, but I told my child abuse rap and the Martin Luther King rap that I came up with and that I revised and added myself. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm the one putting in all this work, for real, for real. I appreciate the motivation, even from the nasty man. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you understand, you know, every time I leave up out of here, it's a problem. And last time the police almost, you know, grabbed me, I just so happened to look back and put it on camera. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. See, a lot of stuff happened where kids and children were not able to you know, talk about it, didn't have a camera, didn't, you know, have nobody that believed them and stuff. But they knew when I ran out that door and caught up with them, something was wrong. They knew that. See, they also knew that I was becoming the originator of rap music. They knew. You understand? And my foster mother took me to a Mavis Staples concert, and I was singing the song, I'll take you there, and I was singing it as a little girl, and I was happy that I knew the words, because when I went to my foster family's house, the Redmonds, I didn't know the difference between an apple and orange. So by this time, I was able to learn the words to songs, and write, you know rhymes, stories. I don't know what I was writing, but whatever it was, it must have woke them up and stuff, for real. Because I know at the age of 6, I stood up for myself for being a child abuse victim in 1973 before I, went to the Redmond's house. So, it was like one thing after the other. You understand? Real talk. So I stood up for myself at the age of 6. They put me in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper in 1973. I left the foster home that was abusing me, where they was tying me to the bed, starving me, and all kind of stuff. You understand? And then I went to my foster mother, family, the Redmonds, and they did treat me a little better, but I still had problems. By this time, 5 guys had raped me, and the godfather took advantage of me, and some people from down south. It was just, child trafficking, if you ask me. It was disgusting. And me being in this building, 6210 South Kembark Avenue, Chicago, North 60637, apartment 308, and it's mostly guys, I feel like I'm about to get violated again. Because every time I leave, it's a problem. Every time I come back, I feel, some kind of way, and girls are getting up out of here. So I feel like they setting the scene, because Mavis, I don't know what she did to stay in the music industry this long. But I remember my ex-girlfriend, Jehovah's Witness, LaWanda Joy Jacobson, who worked for Blue Cross Blue Shield, because it's all about insurance and the will, and you understand what I'm saying, people's inheritance and things of that nature. People taking advantage of them, not wanting them to have anything that they work their butt off for. But I remember going to a bookstore, up north with my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, and the spirit led me to Mavis Staples' CD, A Little Bit of Faith. And, I put that song and my voice added to it to some CDs or whatever, and I distributed before I got railroaded May 31st, 2008 for so-called disarming the police officer on Divine o'clock, something I did not do, and I thought people by this time would have known who I was, because I made it clear, I made it plain, and I don't stutter as much as I used to before I, knew how to, articulate myself or whatever and stuff. I'm not the best, and they didn't want me to be the best because they wanted to seem as though I was crazy or whatever. But Mavis, I went to that concert and I was standing up proud singing that song, I'll Take You There. But the look you gave me, it was a look that they used to give children back in the day, like, if you don't sit your butt down, or, what is you doing, that look like authoritative look, you understand what I'm saying? Like when they trying to intimidate you and stuff. And right then and there, in my mind, I knew either she was jealous. I don't want to say jealous, but, it was something about that look and stuff. And now I know, because, my story is that song, I'll Take You There, that Mavis sung, and I was listening to a radio podcast on the radio or whatever and stuff. And she said that, she wished she hadn't, sold out or whatever to the white man or whatever and stuff. But if that's the case, and you had a chance to, make up for your harms done and things that has taken, you understand what I'm saying, place with me or whatever and stuff, you would have, you would have ended this by now. So I don't believe you care. But not only that, they have a younger sister by the name of Cynthia, and they said she committed suicide. Now I don't know how true that is, but I heard it long time ago, and they very rarely speak about Cynthia. But yeah, they said, she committed suicide. And, I have the Mavis Staples book or whatever and stuff, and there's too many similarities in it for me to go on and on. But yeah, Mavis, I've been through too much for you not to stand up. You're older now. And Pops, I believe he was trying to set the record straight when they was inducted him into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you and Lauryn Hill, you understand what I'm saying, was by his side. But I feel like y'all was trying to shut him down from telling people, no matter how, old you are, continue to, reach for your dreams and stuff, because dreams do come true. Whether they come true for me, they came true for a lot of people who, felt my pain. I look at it like that. And today, I feel as though they coming true for the simple fact that I'm still standing up for myself. And that's a good thing, because I wasn't supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to be standing. That's the honest to God's truth. They was trying their best to shut me down, break me down, and lay me down for good, And it ain't over yet, but I'm here to tell you, today ain't the day. It's not going to be the day. It's not going to be the day. So shout out to the real men who, did what they had to do. Even the ones wearing the dresses. If I could wear the pants for freedom, if you got to be free and wear a dress, whatever it take. They said a man mailed himself from Mississippi and back to freedom. From not back, but from Mississippi to freedom, America, because he wanted to be free. And when he opened up the box, you understand what I'm saying? He was free. And that's Stevie Wonder, one of his songs, what did it say? Heaven Help Us All. If you look at the cover, he's coming out of a box. But I didn't know that when I said it. You understand what I'm saying? On one of my videos years ago. Long story short, you know how I do. And, hopefully Mavis, we'll get it right this time. Because I went to Oakwood Cemetery and I was on her trail and the police popped up. To the right, number 1. To the left, number 2. Throw them up, y'all. Throw them 3s up. Real talk. Throw them up. You understand what I'm saying? To the right, number 1. To the left, number 2. You understand what I'm saying? I had to get mine. You know why? Because it takes 2 to make a thing go right. Me and my mother, Mary Lee Wright, I don't know if she passed away for real or whatever the case was, but they said that she died from asphyxiation, which means somebody choked her out. They didn't want her talking. And I'm here to be the voice for her and me. Now, boy, I'm telling you, y'all don't want this smoke, man. Real fucking talk. I came out the blue to tell you my story. And I helped a lot of people. And I couldn't understand why not one person would stand up on my behalf. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Let's see. This is Romans chapter 10. Romans chapter 10. What's my favorite number? 10. I stole $10. This is on page 924 and 925, but most of it is 9 over here. Is 9 is see, this is 10 and this is 11. Hold on. But you got some 9 over here. All this is 9. 10 starts right here. So what's over here? A little bit of 9. You understand what I'm saying? And this is 9. 23. You got to excuse me. My eyes is not as good as they used to be. And that's another thing. They trying to rob me blind. You know what I'm saying? So, my fault. That's 933. My fault. 933. 934, 935 to the right. At the age of 8, 3 plus 5 is 8. And 9 is 17. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I think. You know what I'm saying? But 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Same thing. 9, 3, and 5 is 17. I gave Oprah Winfrey my true child abuse story at the age of 17 in 1984. That is the honest God's truth. So either way, it is what it is. Also, I took $10 from my foster mother pocketbook and stuff because I had took $100 for some candy and stuff, and I tried to take it back because I wanted the $1, right? And she caught me with my ass. So I said, the next time I take something, I gotta keep it. So I took a $10 bill, went outside, we was going someplace, and I dropped it on the ground. I said, ooh, look what I found, $10. You understand what I'm saying? I threw that $10 back long time ago. Can you throw me all my money back? Can you? All them millions, billions, trillions, and zillions, everything you robbed, stole, and killed from me, can you throw it back? Because if not, you better learn how to stand up real fucking fast. And with that, this will get a new support of Mary Dash between the Mary and Lee. Peace.